I want to send out Mr. John Parker a shout out for that amazing opening video. Like I said, you always suit the personalities of people that you do the work for in this community. And I think that just suits what I always try to say. Come in here, be friends in here, have fun. Occasionally it gets wild, but it's about making friends in here. And I just really, really appreciate Mr. John Parker for making that amazing opening video. It is just beautiful. Thank you, sir. I did not put any links in descriptions or anything this evening, but everybody knows John, and obviously we can put those links out there when people are rolling to promote them. But I'm gonna say some hellos real quick, and I'm gonna get an ashtray because my dumb butt once again lit up a cigarette. Forgot to get an ashtray first. Got 23 amazing people in here already. I see Mark Anthony, 3B, Valerie, Lance. I saw Uncle Lou. There's Rondell Perry. What's going on, Rondell? We got Chucky Morgan, Melissa, David Smith, Pontoon Jody, of course. What's going on? John Holiday, David and Chris, if I missed you. Rolling back. That chat's flying back there even before I went live. I appreciate that everybody in here having a good time. Melissa's rolling the drums there. Chris Everett. Let's see, that's where I started talking back there. So I think that might be everybody who's talked on screen so far. Oh wait, actually I know George Ray was in here this evening. He beat Jody and he came in to claim first, but I'm like, hey, they probably back there talking to God dang it. Why is this jumping? Is probably still back there talking to Danny Stone by the time George came in here. Steve Adams in the house. What's going on, Steve Adams? Yep, there we go. All right, now I'm back to the top. It kept jumping on me, though. I hope everybody's having a great evening. What's up, Carpin Down Under? What the YouTube told me it'd be 12 hours. Oh, well, yeah. Hey, Mike Turner. Carpin, you're not wrong there, but let me go get an ashtray before this thing tries to fall on me. I'll be right back. You're not right, wrong, Carpin. I forgot to change the time. Pretty much almost every time you go into StreamYard, it kind of gives you the next day. It gives you a big leap forward when you're getting ready to start a future broadcast. I forgot to change the day and the AM over to PM, so the chat started letting me know while I was in the backstage there setting up the studio and stuff, so I went and changed the time. We got JB Vlog in the house. What's going on, girly? John, thank you so much for that video. That opening video is amazing. We got Jim in the house. What's going on, Jim? James Kirkpatrick. Hello, buddy. All these wonderful names. Just everybody that I love checking out and paying attention to, too. I appreciate the back support. I thought I was going to wait a while since it just started, but I believe there's enough people in here, so I guess I'll do it with the first unboxing part. You guys know that pretty soon I will be doing my next giveaway. Some of you have me on Facebook, so you probably already know there's only one last thing. Man, this thing won't even keep up with the chat. It keeps saying new comments. There's only one more thing I'm going to be waiting on, and that is my actual stickers. Thanks to the gentleman who actually sent me this package, he also sent me a reasonably priced sticker thing too. So I ordered me some stickers today. So I'm going to wait on them. Once they get here, I will actually have some of those Mike's Fishing Home stickers right there. Then I'll schedule the giveaway. But that is Backwoods Mindset, Matt. Hey, Isabella, what's going on? This is the package he sent me. I have not opened it yet. When I do these unboxings, obviously, I'll see them when you see them. So I'm going to go ahead and crack into this and see what we have in here. But he is also the one that sent me the link and told me to check out the cheap sticker. You know, he said they're good stickers, but he said they're, which I'll be able to test in here. It's the same stickers he sent me, but it'll just have my logo. So I'll be able to check out the stickers right now here in a minute. I do know that much. All right. But he sent me some stuff to add to the giveaway. So the stuff in here will be added to my giveaway along with Uncle Lou's beads and rattles and then all the stuff I purchased and stuff like that. All right, let's see what we got here. We have some 8/0 octopus circle hooks. This is a 6-pack of the Gamakatsus. Backwoods Mindset donated this to my giveaway. An 8-pack, a 6-pack of 8/0 Gamakatsu circle hooks. That is awesome. And some sinker slides. There's a 6-pack of sinker slides. Oh, and some knot protectors. Got the little knot protectors. So when your sinker slides down, it doesn't bust your knot. You know, bang on your knot. Get that all messed up and jacked up. All right, it looks like we have another envelope inside the envelope. Well, it looks like we have a card here. Oh, it's a beautiful little Christmas card. It says Happy Holidays. Got Santa up there. And let's see what we got here. Oh, that's awesome. And remember, this is from Matt over at Backwoods Mindset. And he says, Mike, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you for all of your support. And then the card itself says, may Christmas be full of festivities and years. And then he continues, here is some gear for the giveaway and some stickers. Talk to you soon. Maddie, Backwoods Mindset. Thanks, Matt, Backwoods. Really appreciate that, buddy. And then there's one last thing in there. I know there was one there for me. Well, let me keep 2 just in case. It's in a stack of them. All right. Got the Backwoods Mindset stickers. These actually do look pretty good. Like the quality of them looks good. So that's going to be, hey, we got 42 people. And I'm sorry if I'm missing chat right now. I'm doing a little unboxing. So I'm kind of focusing on the unboxing. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is awesome. Got 8 of those to give away. I'm keeping 2 for myself. 1 to put on the board and 1 to put on my box once I get my board set up. So once again, I appreciate that. Backwoods Mindset. Mr. Matt over there taking the time to actually send a little card and a greeting and a thank you with it on top of the gear to donate for the giveaway. Much love, man. If you guys do not know Backwoods Mindset, you really should. He's a great dude. He really loves what he does. He does some hunting and some fishing and all that, and he loves his community to hang out with him too. He's a great guy, and he took time to send some stuff that I can do for my giveaway to enhance my giveaway as well. So I appreciate that very much, sir. Alrighty, 43 amazing people here. We got Carmel Muncie in the house. William Porkchop in there. 3B, what's going on, 3B? John Valor. Mr. Kitty Whiskers in the house. What's going on? Shy Love. Hello, Shy Love from the Tinkerbell community that comes in and supports us as well. Apache. What's going on, Apache? Thank you, Melissa, dropping back Woods Mindset link. And if y'all don't mind, somebody can drop Apache too. And of course, of Danny Stone. What's going on, Blue Farm? Mr. Danny Stone was over there on LG Bass tonight. Got to know him a little better, and I already like the guy, but tonight he really drove it home. What's going on, TX Tiger in the house? Tinkerbell in the house. Hello, hello. Lovely Tinkerbell. Sorry, I'm just scrolling back here to try to make sure I'm caught up. Turner, I think I already said hello, just in case not. Hello, hello, Turner. We got Annette Morgan in the house as well back there, it looks like. David Smith, John Holiday. I know I caught them earlier. Carpenter, I know I caught. Isabella, I know I caught. Once again, thank you for coming in, though. I mean, this is crazy. 45 amazing people in here. I fairly think I'm caught up on the names. I'm going to drop back down to the bottom of the chat just so I don't get too far behind again like I did after the unboxing. Had like 20 people. I looked down and did my little quick unboxing from, hey, Deadpool, what's going on? Michelle in the house. It's all mine, Michelle. Be cooking up that good food. What's going on? All right, there we go. I'm back to the bottom. Looks like I'm fairly caught up. If I have missed you, you guys know I ain't trying to. So, love you. Thanks for coming in, and maybe say hi again. I might see it the second time. Like I said, there was 20 people. I did a quick little unboxing of this, and I look up and it says 45. Hey, Cod Fowler, what's going on? What's going on? So, like I said, these stickers that he sent, they look good. They look durable, and they look like they're going to be a nice, easy peel. Because there's enough of a ridge there that you probably won't have any issues trying to peel those off. So I'm hoping mine come in just as good shape. It'll be the first time, but I will finally have some stickers of my own. You guys asked for it. I had my daughter create me one, and it's the one that you see up here. Everybody who's been around forever already knows that, but just in case, my daughter created that little logo up there. And they're getting turned into stickers. They are supposed to come between this next Monday and Thursday. Once I get those, check them over myself to make sure they're what I want. I will schedule the second Mike's Fishing Home giveaway after that for all you wonderful supporters. We had a good time the first time around. I enjoyed sending all that stuff out. I hope everybody enjoyed what they got. What's going on with Fishing with Big Mike in the house? So I'm hoping that second one, I hope everybody enjoys what they get as well. Hope we have another great night that night. But I definitely want to shout out Matt again. And of course, Uncle Lou sent me just an amazing package of the rattles and the beads and stuff to be able to give out. And then I purchased some stuff that kind of goes along with that thing, like the big round floats to where you can do some Sandy Cooper style rigs. Sorry, I couldn't afford Demon Dragons or any of that other stuff, but it'll work in a pinch. And then, of course, tomorrow night, don't forget, guys, Jody's finale and her 500 person giveaway. It's going to be a great show. Got some great co hosts. Got the lady herself running the show and everybody fishing. Looks like a great lineup. I'm gunning for first, of course, because I fish. But I see the lineup and I know the bodies of water, and I'm just going to try not to come in dead last. Hopefully, I'll bring in a few more big fish like the couple of them 13 pounders I won't mind getting. Hey, what's going on, Simba? Appreciate you dropping in. 47 amazing people in here. Yeah, I do gotta say one thing though. I don't know if everybody's gonna get that warm front that I got moving in tomorrow, but I'm not gonna be freezing my butt off like last time. The last Thursday we fished, it was 27 degrees, and that's when I got that 13 and a half pounder. Hey, what's going on, Missy Kennedy? Tomorrow it is supposed to be like 44 degrees while I'm out there. So I ain't gonna be freezing. It'll be nippy, but I ain't gonna be freezing. I'm fishing tomorrow night with Luther. Oh, awesome. Jim and Luther side by side, like together at the bank. That is awesome. Hey, what's going on, Travis? Got no idea about Saturday. I'll be working all day Saturday. Weather says 63 here tomorrow. We fishing all day. Yeah, I wish I could all day tomorrow. Because it's been in the 60s here the last 2 days too. That's why I'm kind of like, what the hell, man? We were 27 degrees a couple, last, 2 weeks ago? All right, Mr. Kitty, take it easy. Have a good nap. Yep, me and the cowboy on the bank. Oh, man, that's awesome, Jim. That is awesome. Speaking of which, I don't know if he will show up, but that was one of the other announcements. Because I remember when Catfish Curtis was out there and he brought his little buddy over there and, waved on camera stuff. No guarantees, but if you guys remember the retired Rick guy that I bumped into on Has Life's channel, what's going on, Duggar? God dang it, Mike, you're gonna make me do some work right in the middle of my story. Let me scroll up. Anyway, so retired Rick, I found out the guy I met on Has Life channel actually lives in my town. And he said, do you guys allow a guest? I'm like, I've seen other people bring a guest, so if you want to stop out there, feel free. So retired Rick may technically bump into me on the steps out there to say hi. And I don't care if he fishes next to me and stuff. If he wants to bring his poles or whatever. Yeah, it was cold that night, Michelle. All right, Turner, how far back? What? Oh, there it is. I finally found it. If you come in first tomorrow, I'll be good for a week. No shenanigans. Gee, thanks for the faith, buddy. Travis Dyer is a new subscriber. Awesome, awesome. Welcome in, buddy. Hey, Garb. Sorry, it's starting to fly for me. Y'all know I've had up to 50 something, but I can't keep up once it starts reaching past 30 and the chat starts flying. Well, nice to meet you, Travis. Thank you for coming in. John Holiday taking off, it looks like. Have a good night, Holiday. Thanks for dropping by for a little while. Speaking of which, there is one other possible announcement about a guest, but that won't be for that night. It's something that might happen, and I'll just throw it out there just in case, I'll update later, of course, though. But those of you that were in here last night, you'll remember that Mr. Jigging with Jake popped in here for a little while. And he mentioned, hey, it'd be nice to maybe, fish sometime since we fish the same waters. We were in a little contact today on Instagram. No guarantees, because I know stuff happens, things pop up in life, but it may be a possibility that me and Jigging with Jake get to go fishing Uh, an early Saturday morning. No guarantees. I've already had a couple times where something, might have happened and then didn't come through because life is like that. But I'm stoked if that does happen. I'm gonna be so happy. I've been watching that guy for a while, so if I actually get to meet him in person and throw some rides out with him, that's gonna be amazing. What's going on, Polar Bear? The Chad in the house? Let me scroll back there. What I missed? She said, "How's we welcome here, Travis." Hey, Shandy, missed you coming in. Sorry about that. I was just over there watching your little wonderful, relaxing music a little while ago. Shandy in the house. Shandy plays one of those streams where it's just like some like relaxing, beautiful scenery going on, and then some music in the background, some chit chat going by. Now I don't know if that's the only thing they do, but that's what I've seen a few times when peeking in there, and it's so nice and relaxing after a hard day's work. Yes, he is, Lance. Like I said, I've been watching for a while, and I mean, last night I about my eyeballs was like, "Holy smack! Jigging with Jake is over there." And then he mentioned it in chat last night, so today I reached out and said, "Hey, if you're serious about that, I'm down. I'd be honored." So that may be something that happens a couple Saturdays from now. That's pretty much it, Mike. Hey, that's all you need, though. That's nice. It's relaxing. When I've peeked in a couple times now, and it's a nice little relaxing way to end a long, hard day at work. Got home and I watched Pontoon Jody and LG Bass, Mr. Time over there, doing an interview show. Peeked around, see who else was going live for a little while, especially from some of the newer people I've met, and peeked in a few people's chats and had a good time relaxing before I pop up and do my thing for a little while. I'm from Illinois, Jody. Where you at? Tennessee. Yeah, Jigging with Jake is awesome. If somebody could drop that link real quick. I hate not being able to do it from back here so easily. Chaz from Ohio, Virginia. Look at that, another Ohio. We got Polar Bear and William Porkchop. Wait a minute. Rondell Perry, you from Illinois? I did not know that, sir. Where you at in Illinois? North, south, central? Y'all know me. I'm dead smack in the center of Springfield, Illinois. Deadpool, California, West Virginia. Man, we all over the states and the country too. I know there's some other people in this community that are do some catfishing and some other fishing of different nature. East Tennessee for Travis. There you go. Thank you, Lance, dropping jig on with Jake's. And thank you, Valerie. James is another great channel. I just recently met him through another channel, and then I saw that guy putting in work for a couple hours trying to get people to like connect and get active with each other. Your boy Troy in the house. What's up, Troy? Garth Morgan. What's up? West Virginia. Miss Kennedy, West Virginia too. Arkansas for Shandy. All right, I'm gonna let that chat fly by for a minute. I'll be back in just a second. Let's see. While I walk away, let me leave you with some entertainment. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna play Mr. John Parker's video one more time. I'm gonna play my opening video one more time while I go use the restroom. I'll be back in a second. But this video is Just so beautiful. I was gonna do a Wombo compilation at first, but I gotta tell you that opening that John Parker created for me from no real time, just an amazing couple. John is simply amazing. Their channel is awesome. They crack me up. Mr. John and Miss Dana, just a beautiful channel, funny as all hell, and and he is a professional catfisherman. Hold on here. I got a messenger. Let me block my camera so I don't go sideways. What's up, brother? I can send you a few items for your giveaway. Oh, whoops. Forgot to block my mic. Hold on a second. God dang it. I'm like ruining a surprise, I think. Oops, sound like I ruined a little bit of surprise, but I didn't mention no names. But I have someone else wanting to send something for the giveaway, possibly. So I message in the back, and I'll see what's what. But yeah, I have the stickers I just ordered today while I was in the parking lot at work because Backwoods mindset. I was messaging him and stuff over there on Instagram, and I told him that I received his package and all that, but I was gonna open it tonight. Yada yada yada. And then I went ahead and clicked the link he had sent me a while back for the sticker info, and I decided, well, I got enough to go ahead and do that, so I ordered those. So I have probably anywhere from 3 days to a week before I receive those stickers. Once I do that, I'll set up my giveaway after that. And so the person who just messaged me, I probably got time to be able to receive your stuff if you do want to send something. Appreciate the offer. Night, Shandy. Looks like I probably already missed that. Sorry, I was away reading the messenger. Have a great night if you're still back there. All right. Let me read this. All right. Awesome. So got you on the phone now too. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Sorry guys, I got messengers and requests going on here, so that's why I keep disappearing for a second. Man, I tell you, y'all melting my heart right here. Sorry for once I'm just tired of blocking my camera. All right. All right, I got to block it this time, or I'm definitely going sideways. But I just got to tell y'all the dang giveaway just seems like it's getting better. I'm starting to get blown up with some people saying they'd like to add some stuff. So sorry, that's why I'm kind of disappearing on here because I'm just making sure I get back with them real quick. Mute the mic. Alrighty. Yes, the last tournament is, or the last, it's not technically a tournament, it's a challenge, is tomorrow night. Uh, and if she'd like to come up here, I don't know if she saw it yet, but I did send her the link in Messenger. What's going on, Van? I did send her the link in Messenger if she wanted to come up and talk about it, but she already knows that probably. But or she can just drop the links and stuff to it. All right, I think I'm back now. The sleepiness has hit me. Yeah, that's what I figured. What's going on, Kimberly? Yeah, I figured that, Jody. I was just saying if anybody wants to drop the links to that direct challenge tomorrow, I also shared it out on my Facebook today. So if you guys remember, if you're on, hey, what's going on, Mark? No matter what social media you're on, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, whatever, all the different things out there. You share those out in your community tabs or your Facebook posts, your pages, things like that. Help try to blow that thing up. It's going to be her $500. And we got John, of course, in the house with Kimberly. What's going on? The Oilers. Uh, it'll help really get that thing out there. It's going to be a great show. Great fishing lineup. Great big giveaway, too. That's just going to be a great night. What's going on, Brian B? Jody's finale tomorrow. It's gonna be the last Thursday challenge that we started like, or that she started like 7 weeks ago. It's also gonna be a big show because it's gonna be her 500 subscriber giveaway at the same time. So it's gonna be a good show. So just try and get everybody to promote that out there. Try to blow it up. It's already I posted it on my Facebook today. It's already on her page as far as like the reminder is there for tomorrow's fishing challenge. It's the last one for the Thursday challenges, and it's combined with the 500 giveaway. And if I recall right, don't quote me, Jody, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I heard something about a lure rod being given out for part of it. I could be wrong. I'll let Jody speak to that if she. But I thought I heard something about that earlier while I was driving. But it is going to be a nice big giveaway no matter what. Plus, a lot of good names out there fishing. Good co host. It's going to be an awesome night. Thank you, Valor and James, getting those links out there. And Rondell, message me on Facebook if you don't mind. Where at in Illinois you're at, buddy? The chat keeps flapping by. I might have missed it when I asked you where at because I did not know you were in Illinois. I did not know I had another Illinois brother in the house. It's on that. If you click that link up there, Troy, she's got the little thing and it has all the names on there. I can't click it in here or I would do it, but I know we got a good lineup tomorrow. I couldn't tell you offhand everybody that's in it. So if you click the link that they just dropped up there for her challenge, she's got the little what do you call it? The thumbnail that has everybody's name on it and the time and all that stuff. anybody who's popping in here earlier who might have missed it earlier, I'm not going to go over every single thing that I talked about, but I just had a nice little mail call that I got from Backwards Mindset for some of the stuff he donated to my giveaway, plus a nice Christmas card that he sent me and thanking me and stuff and showing appreciation and some love back. There's also I'm waiting on my stickers. I actually finally ordered these little stickers here, so I'm gonna have some official stickers that I can give out of my own. The possible guest that might come meet me for the first time in Springfield is a local guy, retired Rick. And then possibly on the 11th, I might have a little fishing with Mr. Jigging with the Jake himself. Yeah, Brian, hold on a second here. Let me So it's just a lot of excitement coming up. Hopefully soon. You know how we like to have fun and everything. It's just I'm stoked. I can't wait for it. Fishing tomorrow on the finale, the big giveaway on Jody's channel. Actually getting my own stickers pretty soon. Some fishing events coming up. I'm just like, whoo. My second giveaway. It's gonna be a good month, hopefully. Especially since I'm gonna, I'm back to working 6 days a week. I'm gonna need some of this excitement. God dang it! I gotta go turn my dryer off. It's beeping at me. Be right back. Had to do a load of my chef pants and chef coats because I was running out. 42 amazing people still hanging out back there. And I'm sorry if I missed you. I think I'm fairly caught up with all the new names that have gone by. Yeah, my warden is Burwood. That's my heart. It keeps me from running amok. I will be fishing tomorrow. I might have to work while I'm fishing. Yeah, that's what I used to do before I finally started doing this myself a little bit. Was I'd literally be out there on the lake fishing and watching these channels. And I still do sometimes, but generally now I try to actually be a participant or do something.
Howdy.
Sure, have at it, Brian.
How y'all doing out there in chat lane? I see Mr. Duggar in there. Mr. John Oler. Mike Turner. How you doing, Mike Turner?
What picture is he using? I can't see it.
What you been talking about all night, Mike? I fell asleep for a second.
Okay. Thought it was the one with the little catfish over the shoulder. I couldn't see those. This phone's so small.
Miss Kimberly Oler. How you doing, girl? Hey, Mr. George Wright. Polar Bear Chad.
I think your John Parker impersonation is better. I don't think you got Jody down.
I looked for a
And wait a
bottle of
minute,
water.
wait a
I
minute.
had a bottle of water. I couldn't,
I just know you can't be talking about her needing a nap either, because I done saw the and Beck's calling you.
Why you bringing up old stuff?
That was hilarious. Yeah, I finally saw that. Oh, he took off. Well, he did say he just wanted to hop up for a second. Brian B sounds more like Medea. Did pull out there with the smoke. No little Debbie snack cakes for you. Turner says, Jody, Brian, you can't first work the lick. Hold on, I got a messenger from Rondell. Let me check out that. Because I did not know I had another Illinois buddy up in the house. What's going on, Mr. Tim? We got epic catfish in the house. I'll be right back. Let me see what Rondell said. Oh, that's cool. Whoops. I swiped it away before I sent it. Anyways, what I was saying was I'm in Springfield. I'm from Peoria, but yeah, now I'm down here in Springfield there, Rondell. Mr. Tim. Appreciate that. Sean out there as well, or where's Sean at? Make sure I haven't missed anybody else. Chucky, William Pork Chop. All right. So anyways, yeah, it hopefully this gonna be in the side of the month. I'm gonna need it. Thank you, Lance. Thank you. Melissa right on that too. Got such great moderators in here. I'll be giving you all my undivided attention, Tim. I'm through now. That's weird. It didn't give me the notification that time. Welcome back, John Orler.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? I hit the wrong button and booted myself out.
Yeah, I thought you did that because I was making fun of you snoring. I thought you took off and went back to the chat.
I was trying to change the picture and said boop.
You were like, why are you gonna bring up old stuff? And then you disappeared.
Right. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's awesome seeing Tim coming here. Sean has shown me some love in here before as well. And Epic's popped in here before, at least just for a minute to say hi. And man, I love that. I'm overwhelmed by that, obviously. Y'all know me when I've been following people forever and I see them pop in here. I'm like, wow. But love the regulars just the same. Y'all know how I get down. I love it, but I'm gonna say hey and a shout out just like I do with everybody else. But that is amazing to see when people pop in and just take the time to pop in here and see what's up. John is needing a diaper change.
See, this what John sound like after he get a diaper change. Y'all don't know. He be walking around with a poo-poo diaper all the time.
Well, you'd think his voice should sound fresher after a change. It should be more like, ah.
Epic, what up, homie? Sorry, what's up, hog leg? I'm sorry. I'm over here. I don't want y'all to see me in the bed.
Well, we already know when we hear the little snacks going on, you laid back up in the bed chilling. If not, you'd be on the kitchen table cooking.
Nah, I made some macaroni and cheese tonight. I said
That
enough.
famous macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah.
They got the Christmas tree cakes. Did you see the I'm assuming you did because I saw it and I was at work. And there's the Nutty Buddies. The chunky Christmas tree little set up there. The rigs that looked all Christmassy. All right, have a good night, Duggar.
You said chunky?
Yeah. I saw a little, you know, how he normally does his rigs and stuff, but it looked all Christmassy. It was Christmas
Yeah.
colors and like little. I seen it on the. I think it was in the community tab.
I don't want to talk about Chunky right now. He owed me he caught what 15 fish, 14 fish in my spot, 1 fish in the spot he went to. He owed me don't worry about it. I have my
What's going on, Van?
Oh look. Hey man, how you doing? You wonderful truck driver, you.
Hold on a second. Gotta do something here. See here.
And that I thought it was cool. Dang. That's a low blow. I will definitely get off of there before I go to sleep. That's for sure. I will not snore on another live this year. Remember what I said. Oh shit. It was an imposter.
Why is there a fake Brian B catfishing in the room, or is that you? Look in the chat. It says Brian B catfishing, asking for the link.
Right. Yeah, it's an imposter. Epic wanted the link. Epic said, just send me a link and I'll ask in person. Oh Lord. Who let her up?
I'm still a little miffed from this morning earlier today.
Oh man.
I'll know better tomorrow, Epic. I just saw you asking that. Tomorrow I'll be out there. I know Jigging with Jake just did a video down here. I think he said he took his little cousin or little nephew or whatever. I seen him fishing over there by the little arch bridge down by the boat launch and the old marina. Beach. And they pulled out some nice cats.
Did
Let's
see what he said?
I'm still trying to scroll it. It's going by too fast for me. Once it gets to 30 people chatting, it starts getting a little fast for me.
Oh. Epic says send him the link.
All right, hold on. Let me try to do that over on Messenger there. Because since I got somebody who looked like an imposter out there, I ain't dropping it out there.
No, that's you good. That's John messing with me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dang, Mike.
Throw it out there then. Just throw me a wave epic before you come up. That way I know it's you. I'll go ahead and put it in chat. They know why I'm cautious.
Captain's log.
Here it comes.
Mike's Fishing Homes denies the link for me to come up on his channel. Brian B. tried to hip him to what was going on.
Thank you, sir.
Van 3 said nothing because he don't want no smoke.
There's the link right up there for you, Tim.
Not after this morning.
Hey, man.
All right, there it is. I can tell that real thing over there, bro.
I had to double up on my blood pressure medicine after that one.
Hey, everybody.
Uh-oh. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Professor?
What's happening, fellas?
How's it going,
I
bud?
told my wife I was going to get on a better sleep schedule, but it didn't happen. So, imagine that.
Right.
So, anyway, Mike, I was talking with Sean the other day, and he says, Mike fishes Springfield. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I said, does he fish out of the boat, or does he fish offshore? What does he do? Sean said he thought you fished offshore. Is that true?
Yeah, I only fish on the bank. I've never been in a boat my entire life.
All right. So Sean and I may fish it once or twice this winter. I don't know, especially if we get some time or we get some whatever. But what I was wanting to ask is, have you ever went all the way to if you go to the boat ramp, go all the way to the right and throw past those buoys where no one fishes?
Right. You used to be able to go farther, but now there's a fence that goes out in the water.
Oh, really? When did they put that up?
That big buoy ring,
yeah,
that's in the water.
Yeah.
You can't get past that no more because there's a fence that goes down in the water.
Oh.
It didn't used to be there, but it is now.
That's terrible, because I was getting ready to talk about a situation where I believe that there's some blues that hang behind that line where nobody fishes.
Yeah.
And because there's been several times that Sean and I have been there. Once we did a video, and it was kind of tough, kind of everywhere else. But as soon as we threw behind that stuff, that's where they were at. There's a shelf out there that extends off of the shore, and then it kind of plunges into the old channel right there, because that's where the spillway is, of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as we were getting the baits either on that far bank, it was a pretty good cast, but on the far bank where it was only about 14 foot deep, leading into about, I guess, 20. I didn't run my boat over there to see what the depth was, but I would guess 20. Yeah, it was pretty fast action. We didn't catch any monsters, but I'm sure if we were to do that program over and over, we would catch some mega beasts. You know, whatever Springfield has to offer, 50, 60, 70 pounds. Because, surveying that lake, it's kind of interesting. That whole area, and I'm sure you've had other people talk to you about this, but that whole area is just a big dumb basin. And then near that bridge where Jiggin and Jake was, Sean and I moved in there on a really, 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 a really cold day. We had the heater going and all that stuff. And dude, we marked a pile of big fish. We couldn't get any of them to bite. I wasn't sure. If they've got gigantic carp in there. Do they or don't they?
We do have some really big carp too.
Okay. Yeah. It may have been, but they were positioned more like catfish, wintering type mode. But the next time we came there, they weren't there. But it was, of course, a little bit warmer. So my guess is, you've got that stretch by the bridge. Then you've got some other ones to your left. But otherwise, I think they're going to spread out and get shallow. Is that correct?
Yeah, see, that's the one spot that my regulars here have seen me fish is over there by what's called the dividing dam. I don't know why they call that, because there's no dam there really, but it's called the dividing dam recreation area.
Okay.
And there's a tree in the water. And that's where I caught my 32-pound flathead this past July before I started YouTubing. Nice. And it's shallow there. Like when you throw a 2-ounce lead, it's smacking bottom within like 2 seconds max.
So it's only like
it's shallow. but I've been catching them there in the cold too.
Now, right across from there, because they got that little bitty marina right there. Am I talking about the right place?
Are you talking about over there by that bridge again, or the
No. If you come back,
dividing dam?
Come almost back to the boat ramp. Well, see, I'm thinking of two different areas. Okay,
Well, yeah,
so
we have a couple boat ramps there.
yeah,
The one is by the steps by the dam.
that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one we
Yeah,
walked at.
that's
So,
where I've been fishing on Jody's Thursday challenge.
okay, have you been doing any good over there?
I caught a 13.5 pounder the last Thursday we did it.
Yeah,
It was 27 degrees outside.
yeah. Well,
So he
that
hasn't
place
been.
has such a humongous population of shad that the bite window's got to be fairly short. And
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of experience with it, with that lake in particular, but I have a lot of experience with lakes just like it. And whenever you've got such a huge population of shad, you're going to find that, the bite window's short. When they become active, they're going to be active for maybe an hour. And, if you miss it, you missed it. And that's the bad thing. You may have long periods of lackadaisical type bites where, you'll pick one up here and one up there. And especially if they're roaming around. But it was very difficult for us to run around much and look at all of the various drops like that. If you're standing at the steps, all that stuff to the left and where the power plant discharges, they've got some good flats, and then it basically drops sheer down into 20 foot of water on the other side. It looks fantastic, but man, we couldn't get any of those fish to go. I did not bring anything but shad, because usually on a shad-based river, that's what you want, or lake, that's what you want to use. Now, how much pressure do you think that thing gets?
Well, I have no idea about the pressure in there.
Like when you're there, do you see 10 boats? Do you see 20 boats? I mean, is there a lot more pressure in the summer?
Oh, no. Honestly, by the dam area, there ain't hardly no boats. When you say pressure, I thought you meant like the pressure of the water and stuff. No. Now, when you're over there by that dam area, there's hardly never no boats there.
But I mean, as far as boats launched, because the two times that we've been there, there's been 10 boats there. And other boats as we go, as we go away from the dam that are fishing, and they're moving, fishing, drifting, doing all that other stuff. So I didn't know if it was a constant pressure or it's just kind of limited pressure.
It probably depends on what time of year. I just started fishing those steps recently, like, the past few months, right before I started doing this YouTube and stuff, is when I very first started going there. So in the summer, it looks like it's used more because it is free and it's right at the beginning of the lake. So it's like the first boat launch you're going to find if you're coming from that side.
Yeah. And I know there's other boat ramps, but that was the most convenient for us when we come in right off the interstate.
Yeah, because you come right off the interstate, you pass the power plant, it's right there, it's free, it's got a lot of parking, so
Yep. It's pretty nice. The dock works. I mean, shoot, it's not bad. But no, I was just interested in asking you a couple of those questions, and that's unfortunate you can't get to that no boat line, because and that's the other thing. How many guys you see out there using planer boards? Very many.
I wouldn't be able to see them because if they're out there on those boats, I'm not going to notice if they got the planer boards off to the sides and stuff dragging with them or whatever.
You got to pay attention, because what they'll do is with a planer board, they'll go a little bit faster, and they'll have their rods on the sides pointed 90 degrees out. And usually,
because they're dragging it to the left and the right. Yeah.
Yep. And usually, planer board guys will use 11 and 12 foot rods on their planer boards. That's what I would do if I was going to use planer boards. And now that I've fished it and I've looked at the situation, if I was to do it again, I would definitely bring a trolling motor. I would definitely spend some time controlled dragging with planer boards, because if they're up shallow, they can be spooky underneath a boat. I mean, anybody that drifts or drags or does all the bumping and all that stuff in shallower water, they'll tell you that. So I didn't know. Now, do you catch quite a few flatheads in there?
I have not caught a lot of flatheads there. It seems to be blues is the majority. I've caught maybe 5 big flatheads and then a few small ones out of there.
What are we talking about as far as big?
My biggest one is almost 40.
That's big enough.
The one that I just caught, let me turn my camera off real quick. You'll see the one that I just caught this July. It was 32.
Okay. Nice.
That icon right there, I caught that this July in about 6 foot of water.
That's interesting. You know where those flatheads came from? I can tell you right now, because usually lake flatheads, if they come from the Illinois River system, they're almost always just green. If they come from the Mississippi River system, you'll find yellows, you'll find greens, and you'll find, the dark brown. But almost never yellow if they come from the Illinois River system.
Yeah.
A spore,
And that's what I
or
miss
if they got
being
them
up
out of
there
the
in the Illinois River.
canal, there's not very many big yellows either. They're almost all the same color.
I'm trying to find out, why are you trying to give him pointers? And he's going to be fishing against me tomorrow.
I have no knowledge of that. I give everybody equal shots.
Brian, you not got nothing to worry about. I'm gonna be in my chef coat, straight out of work again with just a piece of chicken. So you all good, man.
Well, Brian, you'll be all right, because if he can't get to that forbidden zone, it's probably no problem, because everything else is pretty pressured. I do know that. But that bridge hole, if it's producing, Mike, you about have to go there. Because I mean, that is the only principal hole in that whole lower portion. Yeah. There is nothing really better than that bridge section from the shore to probably the next pylon over. I didn't see anything that was, and you don't have to have anything drastic for lake blues, but that's probably the deepest and steepest drop that I could find in that whole lower basin.
Yeah, the entire lake, the max depth is 32 foot.
Well, and where's that? Because I didn't see 32 foot.
I don't know where it's at, but I don't know where exactly it's at, but I remember Rico from 336 asked me one time while I was out there live fishing. He goes, "How deep is it?" I go, "Hell if I know. I've never checked." So I checked the next day, and then I put the information out there. I looked at the Wikipedia page. I looked at the Wikipedia page, and it talked about it, and it said the max depth was 32 foot.
Well, the basin down there, the maps lie. They say it's 25, and there is no 25 there anymore. It was probably 25 when it was dug and filled, but now it's 20.
Filled up.
The whole damn thing down there is 20, except for underneath that bridge. I crisscrossed that thing pretty hard. And matter of fact, the biggest thing I want to do is see where the big bait fish were locating. And it was all small bait fish out in that abyss. And I didn't really mark any fish, so I didn't really concentrate on it. I'm not saying that I'm any expert on Lake Springfield, but, it kind of runs hand in hand with a lot of those lakes.
Well, you get to run around the whole lake too and crisscross, like I said, with the depth finder stuff. So you're gonna have a better idea than I do throwing from the bank.
Yeah. Now there is a situation that I know that holds bait fish when the water gets cold, and it holds a massive amount. If you come out of that boat ramp and go basically that first cove that's got the boats in it, it's got some slips right off the point of that is pretty darn suspicious to me. If I was a short angler, that is one place I would go. Yeah. What are you doing, Brian?
Well, I can't reach that far either, Brian, because I'm leaving straight I get off of work at 8 o'clock and 8 to 8:15. The only spot I can reach so far to make it to the show on time is those steps.
I'm messing with Epic now.
So you're lucky no matter what, Brian. You're lucky no matter what. All the tips in the world are not going to help right now because I'm leaving directly from work. I have no bait except for a piece of chicken breast, and I can't make it anywhere else except for those steps. So
you got a cast net, Mike?
I do,
That
and
point
I have
that I was
thrown it
that,
from those steps,
that
and
point that I
the
was telling you
shad
about,
stopped running.
that point that I was telling you about, that first one. If you go straight out of the boat ramp and you see that little cove, it's the point on the
Yeah.
right where on the side that the boats are.
Yeah.
Every time we went, it was literally full of 6 to 8 inch gizzard
Brian.
shad, a few crappie, some bluegill, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and you don't even have to throw it out far. It's 10 feet out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm old and I can't remember a lot of shit, but if I've found fish, I never forget it.
Oh yeah.
I can remember, going on rivers I haven't been on in 30 years, and I still remember all the places I caught some sort of fish of note. I still remember how the current moved through. I still can remember the logs and the specific, this or that. I can't remember somebody's name for more than 2 minutes, but I can remember that.
All right. Dope.
Well, that's pretty
Nope.
interesting. That's pretty cool. But and my I didn't have a motive of trying to help you in this tournament. I didn't even know what was going on.
Epic said, "Let me see if it works for him, and then I'll know."
Yeah, well, absolutely. Especially places that I don't have an inkling to fish a whole lot.
Right.
I mean, I suppose I would if if I wasn't so busy with work and all that stuff. Because I mean, right now it's Pound City. I mean, I don't. I've got to
Hog
get.
Leg had a question for you, Tim.
Yeah.
He said, "How did you do on the Altamar River?"
How would I do, or how did I do on the Altamaha?
They said, "How did you do?"
Okay, so I have not fished the Altamaha myself. I have talked about a friend of mine that fishes there, and I know a lot about it because I've been kind of dealing with this guy. He's been a good friend for like 25 years. So in my mind, I understand the Altamaha because we constantly talk about his fishing situation. But to do it, I have never been there myself. I've got a couple other friends that fish the Altamaha as well.
That's where Hog Leg fishes out. I can't wait till his foot eventually heals up and he can get out there and show some stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great. I have no doubt that a guy could get with good, solid flathead knowledge, go to the Altamaha and be successful first day. The population's big. There's plenty of cover. The current is decent. It's it's not an overly huge river. As long as you don't go clear down into the tidal river basin and expect to catch fish right off the bat, you could probably put a plan together if you went down there the first day or spend 2 days and figure out what's going on. Because I do know that the tidal portion of the Altamaha holds the really big fish. And the reason I know that is because the bank line, the trout liners and the limb liners end up catching 80s and 90s down there. But the rod and reel guys really kind of have a struggle. So the rod and reel guys, just like on any other tidal type river, they do the best on flatheads in the upper portion, and they don't really do all that great rod and reel downriver. But with the blues, once the blues got in there too, a lot of guys that are rod and reel fishing, they're trying for flatheads down closer to the tidal section, and they are catching flatheads down there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Hog Leg says he's got a picture of a 101-pound flathead that was caught on a limb line.
Yep. Yeah, and the problem with limb lines is you put a bait out there and it's fishing 24/7 until something bites it. Even Stan is not going to be able to spend that much time trying to catch one fish in one location. So that's how everybody started thinking bullheads was the best bait. I dealt with that for years. Bullheads are not the best bait for flatheads. Actually, most of the time they suck. But the trout liners love those bullheads because gar don't bother them. The regular game fish don't bother them. So if you put one on a limb line, it's going to stay alive a long time. It's going to be really hardy, and you don't have gar and crap bugging or ripping it off there. The only thing that really bothers a bullhead on a trout line or a bank pole is a turtle. And if you're fishing turtle water, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I will say one funny thing. I got a funny story about the bullhead that you mentioned there, Epic.
Yeah.
So I told you I caught that little 13.5 pounder, which ain't big, but it was the win the night I was there at 1. But what's funny is at first I yelled, "Fish on! Mike's fishing home!" And I'm on an ugly stick with the 10-aught hook. What did I have on the end of my line when I reeled it in? A bullhead.
Really?
I cut him in half and threw him back out. And that's what I caught the 13.5 pound blue on.
Nice. You know, and I have used small channel cats. I've used bullheads. I've used them all. I've used small blues as cut bait. I mean, I've used all kinds of shit. Birds and moles and voles and mice and everything. So isn't necessarily the best bait as long as the person's throwing decent baits in the face of fish. You're 90% the way there. It's just those days they want to ignore things, and bullheads get bitten a lot and spit when they're not real active. Now, if you come closer, what is Brian B doing?
He's throwing a fit over there. Trying to stay awake, I think.
Chat. I just seen Froggy come in chat.
Yeah.
So, you know, as far as bullheads, I like them. They're hardy. I've fished areas where you have to throw bullheads, like Minnesota on the Mississippi River, or the other one that I fished. Well, it's the Mississippi and the Minnesota is what they are. So, and I was forced to use bullheads, and I know for a fact if I could have used shad or any other fish, I'd have done better. And we didn't do bad to start with, but we had a lot of hits that day.
Yeah, I like fishing my area just because the bait is readily available. I just don't have time when I'm going straight from work, and I might try to cast net tomorrow. Who knows?
No.
But so I just take a couple chicken breasts from work real quick because we get, I cook, so we get free food. So I'm like, hell with that, I'm gonna bypass my meal and just grab 2 chicken breasts to take with me to cut up for bait.
Well, Mike, there has been people tell me that they have cast netted shad in the cold water period off of those steps. Now I realize it's deep right there, but it's kind of throwing blind and they're kind of spread out. But you can get lucky by that boat ramp. You can, especially if you throw right on the cement because that algae grows on that cement right at the boat ramp. As long as people haven't been going in and out of it a lot, that used to be one of my go-to things. Back in the day.
Bunch of crawdads over there too.
What's that?
Bunch of crawdads over there at certain times too.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of crayfish.
Yeah.
I've used them a lot. And that's why I'm not a fan of them.
I've only used them a few times. I've caught some cats on them, but I've never gone looking for them, and I've never bought them. But if I was gonna do that, I'd just go with shrimp.
And that's not a bad option. Do you have squid available to you anywhere in Springfield?
I could probably find something to buy somewhere, I'm assuming.
Well, if you can get the big ones, the ones with the mantle, the eyes, and the tentacles, so that they're not all cleaned out.
Yeah.
I used to buy those in frozen boxes because, I would have very limited time after work like you. And when I fished a lot of lakes and ponds, squid performed really, really well. Now, shrimp, not as good, but something about that squid just really gets them fired up for some reason.
So you're saying squid works?
Yes.
Do you know how many times I've looked at that box and didn't get it? We used it one time.
Get that box. Just make
man,
sure.
I could go to the Asian market and buy, like, hell, squid like 2 feet long and cut them in half.
Yeah. What you want to get for squid, you don't really want the ones with the big 1.5 foot long mantle.
So
You
I
want to
want the
get the
smaller
ones that are
ones in the box.
They're about
2 inches
12
long.
inches long, so that you can cut that mantle right above the eyeballs, and you can hook that whole tentacle thing on, and you can hook the mantle on. The one thing about squid is if you're in moving water, you got to change your bait often, but you don't have to trash it. All you got to do is change your bait, throw it back in the thing, and it'll reinvigorate itself because it's already decomposing by the time it, so it'll get all slimy again in a few hours. I mean, squid's expensive, but it was really one of my go-to grocery store baits that I would pick if I had a shot. If I had a choice between tilapia, sway, freaking trout, shrimp, and squid, I'd pick squid every time.
I'm glad you ain't say mullet because I'm using mullet first.
Well, we don't ever have. I like mullet. I've used it a few times, but being in the center of the United States, I don't have an option. We don't have mullet anywhere.
Yeah.
But I do like that, and that bait that P City had, and I forget what it was called. It's another ocean run. What's that?
What did he say? Moon Eye?
Yeah, it's got some sort of weird name, but it's got a regular name too.
It was Moon Eye, and then what did he say?
No, he didn't say it was Moon Eye. It was like Pogies.
It could have been.
Pogie it's like a common name, and I forget which one it was. I didn't pay attention all that much. I was kind of focused on trying to find big fish.
You were just trying to get on the water.
Yeah, I was. I was all freaking psychoed out.
And don't worry about your leg hurt.
You know what? That thing hurt for 2 weeks.
I bet it did. Hey, Epic got out there. He said, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. He jumped on P City boat, and you can see his knee just bounce back in the back. He was like, I'm not young as I thought I was.
I jump on the deck all the time, but I don't have a chair on the deck. And I
hit that chair.
Yeah.
Was that the same day he threw the rod in the water?
Yep, it was too. That was not my lucky day.
All in within, might as well say within 12 hours.
Yeah. Man, I didn't just throw it in the water. I donkey threw that thing in the water. It wasn't even,
he slammed it.
Oh my, well, and
yeah.
I do not throw lightweight rods with big baits. They're usually heavyweight and they're usually a lot stiffer. And I got this spaghetti noodle thing in my hand, and this thing makes an arch like the arc of the parabola. And I threw it, and evidently got the line caught on the tip or something, and it jerked that sumbitch right out of my hand, right in the water. I was like, no way.
Now, mind you, he throw the rod in the water, right? Then hands are like literally like across in the channel where it comes in.
Yeah.
We're sitting there like, what rod did he throw in the water? We gave him 3 rods of ours.
Nope, it was P City's best rig. It's like his favorite one. You can tell he was trying to act like it didn't bother him, but he was like crushed. You know how some guys are with their rods. You know, they're like, "Oh man, that's my favorite."
I was like, "Oh man." Oh yeah, the finale. Yes, Melissa, remind them, because guess who's back? Back again.
Jody's back. Tell your friends.
What's up, Jody?
Good morning, Jody.
It's morning. I already had my sleep, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
You got everything situated?
Yep.
You put a little too much in the comments.
Put her next to you.
Crap. I wake up and it was born when I went to sleep, and I wake up and it's a popping.
Look at Vane. He read Bible. That little heathen. That little heathen.
Hey, man.
Look,
joy of my job, paperwork.
What you doing is log?
Yep.
Yep.
He doing a captain's log.
Basically, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, Epic.
Yes.
How you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I
I got a
am.
question. If I'm
Okay.
looking for fish right now, do I need to be fishing deep or shallow for big ones?
Both. You need to do both because
You
I don't
gotta
know
find.
what the water temperature is, but there'll be some deep and there'll be some moving up shallow. So you got to put your finger on it by figure. Just listen to the fish. Fish your traditional, then get up on the flats. But a lot of times you want to stay close to deeper water because they're going to make that transition daily. Sometimes half a day. You know, they'll go deep and then they'll move shallow to feed, or they'll move shallow to sun. Believe that or not, it sounds weird, but they do.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot of people know that fish can actually maintain a little bit of warmth, especially contact with the sun. And it's not necessarily that the water's all that much warmer if they get direct sunlight, because there's no other explanation for blue cats getting really dark by
Mhm.
going up shallow. They are getting sunlight, and they turn dark because of the sunlight. And since they are dark, they warm up a little bit more than the water, and sometimes that's just enough to get their digestive tract moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny you say that because last year in the wintertime, 40, 45 degrees, and that sun is out. I had one spot that we would go to where the sun was. You got that strip running right along the water.
Yep.
I caught every last one of my fish on 2 rods, and both of them was pretty much in that strip of sun.
You know, the
And
only
I was
fish
tearing them up.
yeah, out of our 3 species, the only fish that don't do it are flatheads.
Oh yeah.
Flatheads are almost they're almost in suspended animation by the time the water gets close to 40.
Oh yeah.
So they don't really care about sun, but channel cats will do it, and so will blues.
Well, you
Matter
know,
of fact, we were on, which one was that? I got to keep this straight here. We were on Lake of the Ozarks, and we went to a narrower section. It wasn't close to the dam. It was in the wintertime. This was cold. And it was about a 45-foot drop right next to the bank. And then there was a little bitty cut channel in about 3 to 5 foot of water. And these blues were packed in there. If you threw it ahead of it, you weren't getting a bite. And it was a narrow channel, about maybe half the size of somebody's living room. And it only ran about 30 yards. And it ran perpendicular to the current. Okay? So you got flat, and then it just sort of bumped down like this, went across and bumped back up. And it was the whole thing. If you got it right in that, it was on. It was 25, 30, 35, 40-pound blues for like 2 hours. But nowhere else. But it was so close to the deep water that we figured that out because we kind of got on that drop, threw down into the deep water, and I did my big 90-degree shit where I was throwing it out the side and kind of feeling around. And all of a sudden, instead of dropping in 2 or 3 seconds, it took 4 or 5 seconds to drop with bigger baits. And I'm like, we may be onto something here. And then as soon as that happened, it was just the rods were folding. So we just took most of the rods and kind of threw them up into there, and we got pounded. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
My next question. How deep is deep water? Like some of what I was fishing in last night was 50 foot, 70 foot. Is that too deep right now at this time of
No,
year?
I don't think it is. And you're on the Tennessee River system, right?
I was headed almost in the Tennessee River.
Okay, so basically, there is no too deep if you've got deep water bait fish species that you do. You know, I know that the Alabama River, the Coosa River, and a couple other, I knew guys, and I actually fished with them, that we were fishing more than 100 foot deep in the wintertime and catching blues from 15 to 100 pounds.
Mhm.
Just depends on, what was biting at the time. So one of a couple of guys' secrets on the Alabama, and they were near Muscle Shoals, was that they were fishing slower holes in the wintertime that were 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 foot. and they kept it pretty secret because this was like back in about 98, 99, and nobody really ever talked about it. They actually swore me to secrecy. I couldn't write about it, and I was like, all right, fine.
All right, Tim, I have two questions here, or two statements. I can't fully read them about the squid. We got George Ray.
Yep.
Says, Tim, if you feel the squid and use what you call magic tread, we stuff them with the mashup of choice.
Yep. The Europeans are really big about that. You know, the chumming or the ground bait, because they've got a lot, I mean, an absolute ton of small fish that get attracted by that. And so then it creates kind of a buzz. We don't really have that situation as much. They have like roaches and tench and all kinds of stuff in all of their waters. And it actually is a little bit more beneficial to those guys than it would be to us. But it wouldn't be out of the question in a lake. You know, I'll tell you that. Have you guys been watching fishing magicians underwater videos?
Yeah,
I
I've seen
just seen one that came out, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I mean, every time he throws out, there's always white perch. There's other bluegill running around and all this stuff. And I realize it's not like fast water that he's fishing when he does it. But we do know one thing, and we don't know it for sure, but you can infer the fact that if blues are sticking in super deep water, there's bait fish down there. Because there's no way they would stay day after day after day after day after day, not venture shallow. And I don't catch giant fish shallow on the Mississippi River. So I know there's a bait fish that's down there. And once in a while I can mark them. And they look like just like a blanket of blue. It's like weird, you know, the rocks be going along, and then all of a sudden it's just this blue blanket.
It's a big pile.
What's that?
It's a big pile.
Yeah, and a lot of times where I'm at, since there's good current, they're not a high pile. It's just like this low pile. It's like they're spread out along the bottom. And I can't tell you exactly what they are. I have a feeling in my river they're moon eye. I know that skipjack go deep. I know that drum go deep. I know that yellow perch and all that stuff in the north goes deep. But I have a sneaking suspicion there's something else down there than just the bait fish we know about. Because if you go to any oligotrophic lake system, you've always got bait fish that have evolved to take advantage of the deep and the open water. And that is one thing. It's probably ours is probably moon eye doing double duty, but there's something down there that's going to live there pretty constant. What it is, I can't tell you yet, because I don't keep blues and cut their stomachs open and see what they've been eating. But I would like to hear from people that do, especially. I mean, you wouldn't know it on the Potomac, but I didn't even know that there was alewives in the Potomac. If I'd have known that, I'd have known exactly why those fish were there, Brian B.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that buoy at 25 foot, and they weren't really on the bottom, they weren't really on the top, they were just in that little swath?
Yeah.
That's why they were there. I see that with channel cats. I see it with blues and other rivers, especially where you've got like a shallower water bay kind of filtering down into deeper water.
Bandit Frogster also had a point about the squids here. It looks like squid's good if dirty, meaning the outer skin not removed.
Right.
However, the tentacles need to be bottom of the hook to attract the fish. The bait elasticated onto the hook.
Okay. Well, I've always said this, and I'm not cutting anybody down, but those Europeans, they will overthink everything, and they'll probably be raising their hands and laughing to themselves right now. Every European I've ever fished with, they have some of the most complicated rigs. They really believe in certain things, and I don't know because I don't fish there. Maybe they're absolutely right, but I'm just a dumb American, so I do stuff kind of cavemanish, and so I just never have really put a whole lot of thought into the things that they do, like hair rigs and using rubber bands and all this stuff. And it's possible that they have so much fishing pressure and so little fishing opportunity that it pays off for them. But here in the United States, I haven't ever had to worry about like like certain things on my bait. I just have to have good, nice, solid, fresh bait.
Yeah, you got it. I guess I guess it works for them, so that's why they do it.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not right. I'm just saying I haven't put much thought into it.
Yeah, it's a lot more simpler.
Yeah, it's
Jody, did you see Annette Morgan? She said real time told you to check your messages.
Yeah, I saw it.
I
All
just
right.
want.
John Parker, appreciate it. He sent me a video of like kind of like yours
All right.
for the Flathead Challenge.
John Parker. John Parker. Boy, you can't fish worth a lick.
Hey, Backwoods. I opened your stuff earlier, buddy. If you replay this later, you'll see I read the card and showed the stuff. I appreciate that, buddy. It was a nice card. Thank you very much.
Hey, Valerie just said that
Thanks for the gifts to put in the giveaway.
Valerie just said, hold on, where is that? She added Little Debbie's onto her shopping list as well as the Four Loco to try.
Okay, so I finally.
Hey, take it easy on that Four Loco, Valerie. You need to
Yeah.
sit. Yeah. I don't know if you want to mess with the Four Loco.
So I finally figured out how to look at chat, and George Ray says he's going to time me out again.
Uh-oh, George, you busted.
Europeans complicate everything. That's funny.
George Ray, you in trouble now?
Oh boy.
Hey, Mike, have you talked about the challenge yet? And I'll go ahead and put a plug in.
No, I wanted you to put a plug in. That's why I invited you up here in the beginning.
I
was
got
like, as soon
sleepy.
as you can, get up there.
I can barely type. There's no way to get up here and speak in a second.
I'm hearing some clicking, so I think it might be me because it's about that time level when I start doing it. So I'm gonna hop out and I'll hop back in. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I brought you up. I'm like, plug away for tomorrow.
All right.
I already mentioned. I hope everybody shares it on their community tabs and their Facebooks and their Twitters, and hopefully they get it out there.
Are you gonna let him put the plug in or no?
He finally shut up. Okay, tomorrow night starting at 10, like we always do, runs to 2. And it'll be the finale. It'll be the last night of it. We're also going to have prizes because I've met 500 subscribers. And Uncle Lou donated a rod to give away. So we'll have just various prizes throughout the night. Stan will be the only one hosting. Unless they have an extra window. But I don't think I'll have an extra window. But
I'll be hosting from the water.
okay, that'd be perfect. And your anglers this week, I'm going to be fishing. Mike from Mike's Fishing Home here. Catfishing Curtis. Cowboy Catfishing Luther. Hooks and Hammocks. J-Dog's Gone Fishing. Danny Stone Outdoors. Lee Evans Catfish Kentucky Outdoors. Steve Adams Catfishing the Mississippi. Blue Line Adventure. And Brian B. Catfishing. So we have a full house of fishing.
Did you say
what a
the Brian B. Catfishing?
It ain't it's the.
I might go rent me a truck tomorrow because he out of town. I might bring the boat out tomorrow messing with y'all. You got too many people out there for me to fish from the bank. I'm gonna have to go out there and show my butt.
Yeah, he trying to be like his brother, the Chad.
Oh, he's a little scared now. That many people in it. Is that what he's saying?
I hope you pee in the truck, man.
I'm not in the truck no more.
Well, I hope you pee in the parking lot.
Well, I probably will do that.
But we should have a good time and should be plenty of fish caught. That many people fishing. We should do good.
Dang, my tablet.
All right, everybody. My phone's almost dead. I'm going to get out of here. I'll jump back into chat. But nice talking to everybody. Good to see you, Jody, B3, Brian B.
Later, Tim.
Fishing home. Later, guys.
All right, I beg you be easy, man.
Yep. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Professor Tim, hopping up in here. It's been an honor, buddy.
I'm fixing to get down too if you want to stay.
No, it's my phone's dead. It's almost dead.
Okay.
You know what? I will stay and talk about what I'm doing next a little bit because I'm fixing to do a video series.
Let me go ahead and get down so you can get big. See you.
No, see ya.
What?
Bye.
I don't know. Jody just wanted to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a video series on my giant catfish obsession. It's odd. It's a little bit different. It's really kind of focused, and I hope people are going to like it. But it's going to be a 3-part series based on 30 years of catfishing. So I'm going to do the first 10 years in one video, then I'm going to do the second 10 years in another, and then I'm going to do from 10 years ago up until now in the last one. And the last one will have, and I'm going to revisit some of the top 10 anchors I've ever had in my life and kind of spell it out. But there's going to be a lot of voiceover. There's going to be old pictures. There's going to be, interesting things along the line, and I hope I can pull this thing off. I mean, is that something you guys would?
Man, you know, whatever you put out, we gonna listen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
that ain't no question.
okay.
You
But
think
really,
it, you do it, we listening.
It's more of a, I don't know. It's more of a historical visit into the mind of a crazy catfish addict.
But it's still knowledge though.
It is. It should be interesting. And then
I just won't listen to when you start telling people how to cast. I just won't listen to that part.
well,
I've seen it firsthand.
yeah. Well,
That sounds like something that could get picked up by like a Netflix or something as a series.
well, you know, it is going to be pretty interesting. I might even have the Jaws song on it a little bit. I might have, you know, when I sing the Jaws song, I am going to have some of the bigger fish that we caught on the live this year on it in the last part. And then I think I'm going to visit what I'm about to do next.
Yeah. And that will get them tuned in.
I found some of the scariest water I've ever seen, and Heroes and I are going to fish it. It's going to be dangerous, but it's going to be epic at the same time. It's even faster than the water that we fish currently.
Wow.
It's got boulders sticking up with it, coming up out of 50 foot of water within inches of the surface. It's got 3 giant shipwrecks. And we will just see how that goes.
We'll be waiting.
And no one fishes it.
And we'll be waiting.
Because it's dangerous. It takes a couple of dipshit pirates to do that. And we're
Make sure y'all have on them outfits that y'all said y'all was gonna have on one of them.
yeah.
I ain't gonna say it because a lot of people might not. They might have missed it. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to do that, but we're going to do that probably closer to Halloween, and especially if there's a fishing tournament thing.
That would be. I'm about to say that would be perfect for a
You mean
tournament.
a monster hunt?
Yeah, the monster hunt. That hopefully I'll have my business stuff in shape for next year, so I don't have to bow out of it again.
Yeah. Or just make sure you can get to the Potomac in time.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to have to go back to Pennsylvania, so you'll be seeing me at some point.
Oh yeah.
I probably have to go to the James too, so it'll be from Puxatawney, Pennsylvania, to DC, to the James River. I hope.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, going to James, I follow you right on up. That's 2 hours.
And I wish I could bring my boat.
Hopefully, by springtime, I'll have a bigger boat. That's the plan.
All right.
I missed the boat by 3 days. I missed the pontoon by 3 days. Just found out today.
A pontoon?
Yes.
Well,
dude was trying to get rid of it and was sitting in the yard.
I'm not catfishing out of a pontoon. I got limits.
I get more rods out, more space.
I know, but dude, they are horrible to anchor in the kind of spots that I go. They're horrible to anchor.
Oh, got you.
I absolutely hate that they're too slow. They're not very mobile. They're kind of, like this in the current. You wouldn't catch them.
Yeah, makes
I'll
sense.
tell you what. There's only one way I'd ever do a pontoon and that is if I bought a pontoon boat and made a basic deck boat out of it, and then put a spot that I could drive my boat into it, lock it down, and then move the whole craft. And then once it was anchored in the shallows, maybe.
Right.
And there would be no reason for me to do that. I thought about it one time when I was a guide, because then I could take like 10 people. But yeah, that not being mobile really drives me bananas.
Bob just said, "Is Epic dissing my angler quest?"
What's an angler quest? Oh, the pontoon.
Yeah.
I am not dissing anybody's stuff. It's all about the personality of the person and where you fish. I'm saying pontoon boats for where I fish would be like the worst thing I could ever do.
Yeah, high current.
Pontoon Jody, that just broke her heart. Hey, I'm telling. That's just me. That's just
that makes sense though.
I
with
never
heavy
diss
current.
Anybody else fishes. There's some. I mean, look at Pontoon Jody right there. She does awesome in her pontoon. But man, I just no. I'm too high strung for a pontoon.
Yeah, I like a pontoon for the space.
Oh, they're beautiful to fish off of. I mean, they're comfortable. You got enough space to do anything you want. Shoot, they're 8 foot wide and how many ever feet long. I mean, it's a beautiful experience for that. But just like I told Steve Douglas, I was talking to him on the phone the other day, and Steve says, "Well, we got to get together and fish." And I said, "Well, when's the best time to come down there?" And he says, "Well, I can come to the Mississippi too." And I'm like, "Steve, I don't know if you want to do that." I said, my boat is a freaking battleship. It's like war. It is not like fishing in my boat.
I know.
We got stuff everywhere, and we're slinging baits, and there's blood flying, and all this other. There's nothing comfortable about it. There's not even a single seat in the boat.
Evan look at my boat and said, "Hold on, you got too much stuff organized in your boat."
That's not helter skelter enough.
And I got a little boat. He's like, "This is too organized. You should see my boat. Everything is everywhere."
Yep, that's right. I got 300 pounds of water and freaking 2 foot baits and all kinds of crap everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I told Steve, I said, you'll be miserable if you go fishing one time and we end up being 14 hours in the boat or 12 or even 8. I said, you're going to be sore the next day. I said, I got to get in shape for the season. He's like, okay, we'll go in my boat.
I'm about to say, his boat, because it's even P City boat. If I had a DV, I would be living the life.
Oh, on the Potomac, no doubt. Oh, that was. I was going to ask you. See, here I am. My phone's going to die all the way, but I was going to ask you. I was talking to somebody about the Potomac the other day, and where Fishing Magician and I were at. I was talking, and I said, if I could get my boat there, I could make it through that chain of rocks right there. He's like, you can't make it there because there's another dam right there or something. So if you go downstream of that rock pass, where it's kind of like a big, I don't know, almost like a big rock pass.
Yeah.
Whatever. So there's no boat ramp.
Except
for below a dam right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many people fish below that dam?
Not for sure. Never been that far up.
Oh boy.
Not sure. Now he probably will be able to tell you. See, I don't go that far up. Where we were at on the boats.
Yeah.
I'd play that and further up to at the bridge point and a little pass.
Okay.
Outside of that, I haven't even took my boat in the city.
Okay.
Has goes over there with his kayak. I went over there one time with Has in his boat, but not that far down because with his boat, there's no way he can get it past a rock.
Right. No. That's has his boat as a Gilligan's Island boat.
Yeah, he got a ship.
He got a shit. That's right. All right, guys, I'm gonna go before my phone dies.
All right, man. Be
Have me on.
safe.
All
All
right.
right, Tim.
Have a good one. Thank you again.
Hey, what can we do to get? Oh, dang, man! I was trying to find out what we could do to get you a fish.
Get who a fish?
You.
I don't need no help getting fish.
Oh, Chunky forwarded that book to you.
No,
Cat-
I don't need a book.
Catfishing for Dummies.
Mm.
He
He said you were still borrowing it.
Shit. I had to tell Chunky, if you don't get out that hole today, you don't get out there and go over here to the other side of this bridge.
I heard. And
I'm
he
like,
was fighting it and fighting it and fighting it.
he didn't. And Chunky doesn't like moving around. He thought I was gonna put him in a spot where there's a lot of current, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna set you up. I'm not gonna put you where my lot of current is way down the river. He would have never went there. It have took him a day to get down there in his boat.
He's still worried about that barge too.
Oh yeah, but he know the barge come through the channel. He on the opposite side of the river.
It still make no difference.
I was like, oh,
that river ain't wide enough for him and a barge at the same time.
like,
It don't matter if it was 20 miles wide. It is.
Yeah, I
seen the look.
I wish you'd have went. Yeah, I was trying to tell him, but it's kind of hard to. He's listening. He's looking at what I'm saying. At the same time, he's nervous, and at the same time, other people were chatting. I wanted to tell him to go further up, turn into the cove just a little bit, and anchor there. That's where it seemed like the big fish go in that area because there's a lot of structure back there from the old bridge. It's concrete pillars back there. All your bass fishermen are loaded back there during the daytime. And I'm like, they're coming up here to feed. That's where I got the 52 from in the 70. But I was like, hell, I mean, he right there. So, but I've done that, got a lot of fish in the monster hunt, and then pulled up and anchored up. And that's where we got the 52 from. I got a 52 or 45 within a month. And then last year, that's where we got the 70 from, sitting right there. And we lost, I don't know what it was. It was like a whale. We lost it because my father let my brother try to reel it in, and he kept giving it slack line. And the fish was on top of the water, and that joker was slapping the water like a daggone whale. It was ridiculous. But he lost it.
Yeah, there's a spot down there just up from Maysville on Ohio. It's Google Earth shows it as a old decommissioned and destroyed lock. And I've been wanting to go up there and go across it with a depth finder and see what's left down there.
Yeah.
Because they didn't take everything out, so there's got to be some concrete and something down through there. And it'll be just a great big deep channel where they used to run the boats through. But they decommissioned it when they built the dam down toward J-Dog's house. They took that lock out.
Gotcha. What Jody say?
What'd you pull up her on?
She says she's gonna get rid of the pontoon, get another boat and change her name to Deep V Jody.
Dang, Deep V Jody, huh? Well, all right.
That sounds like one of them Becca under the table jokes, don't it?
Yeah, I see why everybody laughing. Epic said, laugh out loud at Deep V. Well,
That's almost gonna be one of those moments where she says, "Wait a minute, I didn't say that, did I?" We all gonna be like, "Yep, timestamp."
Yep.
she can't even say that because she just woke back up. She didn't only just wake back up. She just woke back up and put a bra on. I'm like, okay, did she just say that?
I didn't hear that one.
No, she put that in the chat.
Oh.
I'll be up in a minute. Let me put a bra on. I just woke up. I'm like, okay, you didn't have to tell us.
TMI.
So how many lives has she been on with no bra on? I'm wondering.
I don't want to answer. I don't even want to think about that question.
No wonder she got the camera angled up.
I was watching a bunch of them tonight, and I
was everywhere tonight. Then I had to keep looking at Chunky to see how he was doing. I ain't want to tell him to go somewhere and then he don't catch no fish.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Chunkies while I was driving, and I just got up the nerve after everything today. Was getting ready to type, and damn, if they didn't pop in there, and I was like, no, no.
Oh yeah, they was in there.
Man, if you would have sent him somewhere and he didn't catch no fish, you would have never heard the end of that one.
Nah, I mean, it wouldn't no better. It wouldn't have been no better than where he was at. Where he was at, I knew it wasn't gonna be where he was at from the start. I go there. That's my spot. But at nighttime, it's dead. Like they get out of there.
Is it a shallower spot?
Too, huh?
Is it a shallower spot?
Yeah, it is a shallower spot. It's more so.
That's what like Epic was talking about. That's where they're coming up
They go
laying out there and they get that heat.
Yep. And that's where I go. And same spot where I would throw my rods right there to the to the sun strip, and I would stand them up. But once that water temperatures start changing, now once we get about 45 degrees, a sunny day during the daytime, oh yeah, it's on over there. And you get the bigger fish, but you got to get closer to that first wheel because a lot of jokers take their little boats and take people out and go get crappie around them docks. Oh, them fish be over there. You did not tell Chunky about the rock pile he hit tonight. I did. Chunky came from the same way he will always come from to go over there. He just was too far to the right. And I was just typing, make sure you stay to the left, and some say, grrr, but it was tide going out. Chunky needs to turn his depth finder on so he can see what he moving around. That way he'll know exactly what feed he in too. And I definitely was just about to put a message in the group and say, hey, make sure you go to the left if the tide going out. He just said that the water be shallow there. And lo and behold, he damn near got stuck. And I was like, oh my goodness. We did it with the trolling motor. That's how low the water got at one point. The trolling motor blades was hitting the ground. It was going. He had to yank it up. I'm like, good thing you ain't tell them all, because that's the only way we was getting back that day.
That ain't no good.
Yeah, but it just gets shallow right there, and we didn't know. We never been, for one, we never used the trolling motor, but if the trolling motor did it, we've been through there with low water, and we've kicked up mud, but it only happened once. So from that point on, I always go, leaving out, I go to the right and kind of like curve around. But coming in, I try to go past the marina just a little bit and then come up because I know it's deeper water that on that side. But it being as though it was dark, Chunky don't know. And I mean, that's why I told him even going in that cove, you would want to see that during the day because it's pillars over there. You don't want to hit one of them pillars.
No, because
The day of the
that's
monster hunt,
reinforced concrete.
oh yeah, it's from the bridge. It's not
That's
going
what I'm saying.
anywhere.
Well, it ain't just the concrete. Typically those they've got rebar sticking out of them, and a lot of times it ain't. There's a couple of them that they've got down on Kentucky River that well, the one down off 65 or off 75 when they redone and put the new Clays Ferry Bridge in. There's one down there, and I know it's cleaned 5 boats over the last 10 years, and it ain't the concrete they're hitting. They finally, they said they did it. I didn't see it, but there was a piece of rebar that if you tried to like drift and fish the pillars of the new bridge,
Mm-hmm.
it had one of the old pillars there, and it had a piece of rebar sticking up about 8 feet,
Oh man.
and it would hook the boat and puncture a big hole in it. So it wasn't the concrete it was hitting; it was a 1-inch steel piece of rebar.
Oh yeah. Nah, see these pillars stick out the water, but like when we did the monster hunt, we had just got that rain, and the water was so high that you could barely see the top of the pillars. But we knew from fishing over there that some of the pillars were a little lower. So I'm like, I'm not even taking a chance going over there for the first time and going behind the pillar because looking at Navionics, there's a little deep hole over there. So I said, I'm not going to chance it. I'd rather go, halfway in. If the fish in there, they in there. And that's it worked for us. But I'm definitely going behind them pillars and see what's what. Because them bass fishermen be all over there. So them bass fishermen over there doing what they do, trust and believe me, it's some bait over there. So them big boys might be laying up in there.
You got structure.
Mm-hmm.
How deep is it?
Like 11 to 13 feet on that side. It ain't deep at all, but I say ain't deep at all because I fished way deeper water. But 11, 13 feet I think is a good depth to try it out. Basically, I try it out, see what's what. Like 45 minutes over there. I can go over there every time. And
what's going on, Rick?
Especially on a bluebird day, sun out.
Oh yeah, try it. And then especially when we got time out to be out there. If I go out there early, I can waste 45 minutes because at this point right now, I'm going for a monster. That's it. That's all.
Hopefully you don't work as hard as I did today. Have a good day at work. Mine was nutty. We did damn near 250 covers in like 2.5 hours. It was over 200.
And
we had a 40 top, a 30 top, 18 top, 2 10 tops, a 15 top, and then all your normal walk-ins. It was nutty.
Nutty, huh?
Bar.
I'm just saying.
I was making sausage.
George Ray
I'm leaving that one alone.
Hey.
Deadpool just got home from work.
I gotta go to work. What time is it anyway?
2:23.
Oh, Lord. That all going fishing. We got 8 o'clock appointment. 8 o'clock appointment. Then I'm done. Then I'm done. I can deal with that tomorrow. It's gonna be nice tomorrow. It's supposed to be about 63. Get that 8 o'clock out of the way. Run to the store.
You supposed to be getting any of that rain and stuff we had in here this morning?
No, better not. I swear, I'm telling you, I'm thinking about going to take this boat out by myself.
Well, I don't see.
I'm really considering it. I can't go out there tomorrow with everybody and I go to a bank spot that might not be worth a damn. Right now with the water temps changing, you never know what it's gonna be like. With the boat, at least I could go out and move around a little bit.
Yeah, and I was just sitting there looking at the weather. Everything that we had, it's done gone through there.
Cause I could go I can go out right there at Fort Washington about not maybe 15 minutes from the garage and get in the water and go right around the corner from it. And that'd be good. If I tell my lady to go, she'll go, but it's gonna be cold. I ain't with it.
Tinkerbell up on the screen.
What's up, Tinkerbell?
What?
I ain't never took the boat out by myself. Uh-oh.
How is everyone? Why it look like so serious talk tonight?
Oh my goodness, Tinkerbell, where you come from?
Come on, let's get wiggle our booty.
Oh,
get down.
Well, I'm gonna jump off here and go back in the
Lisa, you're
chat.
going.
Okay, Van.
I just come up here and you're going.
You got one ready to go now? Or do you need a minute?
I'm going to do like this if I'm ready. It's okay.
Right. Yeah, that's our little. All right, Melissa, good night, Holly.
Jody woke for the night. She took her little nap.
I said I'll probably be on the boat myself.
I'm gonna try to.
Is it okay?
Yep.
For Miss Valerie, when you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, baby, to see you again. the skies above you sure turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow. Keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, you see me again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend? People can be so cold. They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they take you so if you let them. You just go out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yeah. You say word, you got a friend. You got a friend. You got a friend. Oh yeah, you got a friend.
小心廚廁細菌陷阱，萬結
Good night, Melissa. She's gone. You're welcome, Miss Valerie. And make a love shout out to everyone. And I'm going to mute it again. Back to you, Mike.
Caramel Muncie, what's going on?
Back to you, Mike.
Carmel, what's going on? Texas,
Yeah,
Peter.
back to you, Mike.
Good night, Melissa and Holy. Well, it ain't back to me for too much longer. 1:30 in the morning.
Uh-oh.
I got to be up at 8.
Oh, Lord. Hello, Froggy. How you doing? Me come in peace. Me come in peace.
Get the skillet. Get the skillet. He's already laid out. Just lay him out the rest of the way.
No. No.
Almost time for the school bus. But yeah,
You ain't got time to go get the skillet. That keep her out on the bus stop.
she just walk around with that skillet the whole time. Keep it handy.
She probably do. She probably got that skillet in her purse.
But yeah, as I was gonna say, I'm not gonna do the 1 hour good night like I do since Brian B been making fun of me about my hour good nights. Especially not tonight. I've only had 3 beers, so I'm not gonna be rambling forever. It's been a fun night. Everybody that came in early and saw the main point of the show about the giveaway and the announcements and stuff. Everybody who comes in here every night, love all y'all. You know that. But yeah, I'm wrap it up here in like a minute or so and get my butt to bed early tonight because I want to be nice and fresh out there tomorrow trying to catch some fish after work. I'm gonna take my cast net and throw it off that dock. I don't know if I had time to do it.
Probably won't. You shouldn't do that.
I literally get there and I get there, I take my stuff, I sit it down, I turn my Compex light on, I turn the phone on, and it was like 5 minutes before the stream's supposed to start usually.
But you don't have to be there at 10 o'clock if you're gonna be 10 minutes late.
No, I'm on time or I'm early. That's all there is to it.
Jody,
I live life that way.
I'm here, but I'm gonna be about 15 minutes late logging in because I'm trying to get me some bait.
Right, Carpin.
What the what?
No, yeah, I don't know, man. I do that with work too.
Hey,
I do that with anything in life. I'm on time.
Don't get
or I'm early.
Don't get no bait tomorrow. Let's go straight to the steps.
Oh, thanks, Froxy. It's pretty much just stuff about the giveaways and some other announcements.
Did I still do the acorn?
I'm out of here. I got to go to bed before I fall asleep.
Good night.
Yeah, no snoring allowed up here.
Nope. At least I know you believe me on there.
Right. All right, have a good one, bro.
All right. Night, Tinkerbell.
Good night.
Mega love shout out to you.
Mega love shout out. Don't let the bit bug bite. Alright, I'm going to do one. Another one. Another love song. And I love you so. The people ask me how I live till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. Miss Tinker singing us out of Sunday. Spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The road of life is free. The ones of age is free. All but love is dead. That is my belief. And yes, I know how loveless life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night days, it would be no issue drinking it, but as I have less than and I love you so. The people ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. And I love you so. Back to you.
Valerie, if you only drink one alcoholic beverage a year, I don't think you need to get that loco. I'll drink daily. I'm an alcoholic, and them locos still be hitting my ass.
Yeah, I'm going to carping down under. I'm going to do one. Everybody will gonna dance. I don't think, guys, you go sleep. This. I wanna go fishing. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. Angel face, I love your smile, love your ways, I like your style. What can I do to get closer to you? Don't think twice or done today. Don't take advice, don't ask me when. Just come my way, simply kiss me and say, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. With your hand up in the sky, every day you're walking by. Why don't you have the stars looking at me? Stop the game, don't waste your time. For all your dreams, I'm watching night. We used to play hide and seek for a week. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. Maybe you're Romeo, you're Wonder Boy, and you're super charm. Let me take you to the Milky Way. On a holiday, follow me. Why don't you follow me? Just come my way, simply kiss me and say, hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Give me all your love. All your love. That's it. Sorry. So,
Absolutely.
are you going to end now?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Tinkerbell. Thanks again.
See you all tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. This is kiss is all for you guys. So no one get jealous.
Exactly. Four times crazy, Caramel. That's why they call it Four Loco. Get you 4 times as crazy. All right. Everybody that came in tonight, really appreciate it. Yeah, Frogster, there was some stuff in the beginning, like I said, including a Christmas card that I received, along with some stuff for the giveaway and all that jazz. Some announcements I was making, just little personal stuff to where this might be a fun month for me. So, and I need it since I'm gonna have a long month, holiday season at work. Kicks a cook's butt. So, appreciate everybody. Love you guys. Have fun wherever the next thing is. Even though I should be taking my butt to bed, I might pop around and see who's doing what too and make an appearance in the chat or something. Just depends. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody. And my goodness, we had Tim up here tonight. All right. See you guys.